Hello. Writing emails, especially official emails, requires great skill. A skill that every professional likes to have and sharpen. In the beginning stages of my career, I remember I used to make several mistakes while sending mails. In this third episode of Work Life Story series, I would like to share some of my email errors and I will explain how I managed to overcome them. In those days, I did not do any type of proofreading of my drafts before sending. I remember sometimes I even forget to make the attachments. The attachments I used to make was with several spelling mistakes. I was not doing a spell check. Besides, I was not checking whether the attachment is in a printable form by adjusting the rows or the overlapping of the rows, etc. I agree that these are very simple things, basic things, and it will not matter much. But when we work in a professional environment, we should be aware of all these things and we should take care of these things. So how I managed to overcome these problems? That's a billion-dollar question. But the secret is very simple. Firstly, I made one checklist. In the checklist, initially I find out all the errors I usually make while sending emails. And based on that, I prepared several checkpoints. For example, the first checkpoint was to whom I should send this mail. The second one was CC, whether I shall keep anybody in CC for this mail. Foremost is the subject headline for our mail. I spend special care to make a clear and succinct subject headline for my mails. And I started concentrating more on the matter. I make sure that this matter is to the topic or in accordance with the subject. I check the grammar, I check the spelling errors, and moreover, I stop using different colors in the mails. Usually I used different colors. I understand that that is not a professional way. And I did not use uppercase and lowercase letters together. Instead, I started following usual punctuations or general rules of punctuations. And when I make the attachments, I take special care that there is no spelling mistakes by using shortcuts keys like F7, and I named the attachment clearly so that it can be understandable or it is easy to understand. Then for sending official mails, I started using my signatures with my name, my position, my company name, all these things. So all these points I included in my checklist as checkpoints, and I used this checklist before pushing the send button for any mail. I did this practice for more than two weeks, and I noticed the change. I noticed that the rate of error is gradually decreasing. I believe it's a simple technique, it's a simple checklist. I think if you use this checklist, you too can reduce the number of errors that you make in your regular emails. Now I stopped using this checklist because I feel confident about my mails. But whenever I feel that the old errors are again popping up, I go back to the checklist. I think this technique is good and simple. If you like this technique, try to employ this in your work life. I think it will be useful for you. I will be back with another work life story. Until then, bye.